So all of a sudden, it's okay to be 36 in a karate class. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys, I'll take you guys back, right? So back when Jay Z and Nas had the infamous battle, one of Nas's lines was, "You 36 in
36
a
in a
karate
karate class.
class," and I mean, it was clever. It was funny. It was clever. It was absolutely true, right? Like, oh shit! All of a sudden, you're in a karate class. But fast forward to now. I mean, keep in mind, I don't know how many years it's been. Maybe 10 years, at least 10 years, 10, 11 years since that beef. So what I've noticed is that there's a lot more grown men, 36 to 46 to 56, that are in karate classes. Um, and I just feel like I may be one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try me on the streets, if you know what I'm saying. No, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't I don't invite any of you guys to come and try to, try to test me. I'm too old for that shit. But anyways, let's get to it. So, what made it so funny when Nas said that line? Is it because Jay-Z is like some like upper echelon MC businessman, whatever it was? And we just have this thing where it's like you're a gangster. So if you're a gangster, you can't be in a karate class, right? So I guess initially that's what made it funny because we have this idea of gangster, hustler, whatever it is, right? I know he's not a gangbanger or whatever. That's a different culture, but just in general. So I guess that's what made it funny, right? Because you're supposed to be a tough guy, and we just have this idea that if you're a tough guy, you're a hustler, you conduct yourself in a certain manner that I guess we automatically assume that you know how to fight, right? When the reality of it is every entertainer, or maybe not every, right? But for the most part, I'll speak in my, uh, with my encounters or shit that I've seen and stories that I've heard, right? You get a trained fighter, right? Or someone that isn't necessarily trained in a class, right? But someone, who got some sort of experience handed down to them with training with their uncles, their tios, their fucking whatever, right? It doesn't matter. Friends' dads. I had some training, with my friend's dad, but I was a lot younger. You know what I'm saying? Think times are different, but I was a little older. When it came to this boxing shit, I was actually a lot older, so there was no chance of me ever competing in the ring, right? There was no way I was going to compete. I wasn't going to try to go to the Olympics or Junior Olympics. Well, obviously not Junior Olympics, but I wasn't going to be able to do any of that. So I don't know what I was doing. Maybe I was just training to, I don't know, just get in shape. I don't know, but I used to run my mouth. When I was a little younger, but at the same time, my thing was like, well, if there was ever going to be anybody that was going to run up on me, I was at least going to have some training. Keep in mind, I had, I didn't have professional training, but I did have some backyard training with my homeboy's dad, who was in his life and trained him and his brother. Rest in peace. You know what I'm talking about. And he trained me, and he knew what he was doing. But at the same time, I was already working a full time job. I had a kid, but I was working graveyard. So whenever I could, I'd get in and I would just work. But anyways, long story short, because I knew how to do that, I wasn't out trying to get busy, right? Because I knew I did have a little bit of training. I did work out. I'm not gonna lie. I did bust my ass a little bit. But once it was over, it was cool. It was like, all right, cool. I know a little bit. But that's something that you have to continue to do. You have to continue to do. You have to continue to work on. You got to continue to train in order to be efficient, right? And work on all those quick twitch muscles and the muscle memory and everything. So fast forward to now, you have a bunch of people that run around and they want to act like tough guys and act like they're this and that and see me on the street or whatever. But then you run up on someone and you see them, and then you see them throw a punch, and you see these videos of these guys, and you're like, oh, hell nah. Motherfuckers don't know how to fight, right? They don't know how to fight. So I guess I see it now at my older age. There ain't nothing wrong with being 36 in a karate class. You know what I'm saying? Like, More power to you. Obviously, I think you should start training younger. I think if a lot more people started training younger, we wouldn't have so many tough guys. You know, we'd have a lot of humble motherfuckers because in my short time of training, I was humbled. I didn't think I was as tough as I thought I was initially before the training. Then I realized, man, I ain't shit. So there was a lot more that I had to do, and that's probably why I went a little harder than I initially expected because it's hard, and ultimately it was too hard for me. I couldn't do it. I quit. I was like, fuck, I can't even try to. Uh, yeah, you can work on things to get better, but the type of training that needs to go into it, it's a lifestyle, right? You know, your diet, everything, right? I mean, yeah, because you could just be some slouch punching a bag, but that's not what I was trying to do. I wanted to learn some skills, put some combos together, making sure I was doing the right thing. So I encourage anybody watching this video, get some sort of formal training, um, and take it serious. Take it seriously and dedicate yourself. Jiu-jitsu is really tough. I think about doing jiu-jitsu. I'm 45 now. I think about doing jiu-jitsu, but my body doesn't work like that anymore. So I'm trying to preserve um, whatever I have left with my knees and my back and shit, you know. And for the guys that are my age, you already know what I'm talking about. Even 40s, like I've been dealing with this for a while. And as you get older, you do notice that you lose a lot. You lose a lot of physical ability. I'm not saying I can't go in the gym and bench press this and squat that. No, 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 no. I'm talking about mobility. I'm talking about your ability to even recover. So, anyways, um, so for anybody that's really thinking about joining a karate class, you know, a boxing gym, uh, a jujitsu gym, whatever it is, right? I mean, they're everywhere now. Whether they're good or not, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. You know, get out there and do something. Get out there and do something for yourselves and humble yourselves a little bit. Because right now, we're all running around like tough guys, talking, you know, all over the internet, doing my bad, doing our typing and everything, and all of our bullshit comments. And it's like, you just got to be careful, man. Everybody's running around thinking that they're fucking Rambo, right? Trying to carry a gun or, you know. So, anyways, I'm just saying, I encourage you guys, go get some formal training, get your ass whooped. There ain't nothing wrong with it. And yeah, that's my piece, man. It's my little 8 minutes, my little 8 minute video. And yeah, I'm gonna try to come back with something else, and we'll see what happens, man. You guys take care. Bobby Vicious. I'm out.